He would go out at sunrise, chanting, dancing to his name. Haribo, Haribo. He would wake up everyone, rise and rejoice to the name. Haribo, Haribo. Mukunda Madhava, Govinda Hari, Haribo, Haribo. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he has come to taste and give away the sweetness of his brain. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, all you have to do is take to the sweet chanting of his name. Haribo, Haribo. Every day the sun will rise, and every day the sun will set. Haribo, Haribo. What's the value of your life if devotion you don't get? Haribo, Haribo. Take the name into your heart, take it with you when you part. Haribo, Haribo. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he has come to taste and give away the sweetness of his brain.
GTC 28,103.
Mahaprabhu, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, all you have to do is take to the sweet chanting of his name. Haribo, Haribo. Yashamati Nandana, Brajapadanagara. Haribo, Haribo. Jehovah Adonai, Yahweh Jesus Christ. Haribo, Haribo. Rajajana Palana, Asura Kurana Shana. Haribo, Haribo. Al-Rahim Al-Malik, Al-Muhaymin As-Salam. Haribo.
OGEbeats.com.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama,
BTC 28,132.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna,
Purchase your tracks today.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hey, William, welcome. Thanks for coming. We've been keeping the seat warm for you. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Rama, Hare Rama.
Purchase your tracks today.
Hare Krishna, Krishna. Yeah, sorry about the, I noticed you were live right when I went live, so. Hare Krishna. Okay, great. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama,
Purchase your tracks today.
Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Hare. It's just too good. How can it be so good every day? Rupa Goswami knew what he was doing. Hare Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama,
Purchase your tracks today.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Krishna Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Krishna Hare Hare. I sent the link, but it's not showing up. It doesn't look like it. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. See if it's showing up.
Purchase your tracks today.
Somebody else send the link if you can. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. You could use yesterday's link too. Same link. Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Rama. Let's do that again. Go, Ranga, Nityananda.
Purchase your tracks
Shri
today.
Krishna Chaitanya. Shri Krishna Chaitanya. Shri Krishna Chaitanya. Prabhupada, Jesus. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama.
Purchase your tracks today.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Oh, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Purchase your tracks today.
Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna.
Beats by SV.com.
Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Purchase your tracks today.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare
Beats by SV.com.
Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Shri Krishna Chaitanya.
Purchase your tracks today.
Shri Krishna Chaitanya. 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 Shri Krishna Chaitanya.
Beats by SV.com.
Hare Krishna. Yeah, here we go. Ooh. Shake it there, Lilita. Ooh, shake it till you make it. Ooh, yeah. Ooh.
I'll see the beat guy.
Hear that sexy voice in the background? That's Radharani, by the way, in disguise. Gauranga Nityananda, Shri Krishna Chaitanya. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna. Oh my Lord Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Gauranga, Nityananda, Nityananda, Gauranga. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Gauranga, Nityananda, Nitai Gauranga, Nitai Gauranga. Nityananda Gauranga, Gaura Chandra, Gaura Chandra, Gauranga, Gauranga, Gauranga Nityananda, Sri Krishna Chaitanya, 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 Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
I'll see the beat die.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Ooh, Krishna. All right, let's see a little japa here. Let's see, Eric says, if I say something really stupid, yeah, I always say stupid stuff. I am drinking, but the Maha Mantra is making me feel good. But I might say something messed up, really foolish, but the Maha Mantra is making me feel good. Yeah, see, that's Lord Chaitanya's mercy. He demonstrated what you're talking about there. That's why he's here. That's how you know proof that Lord Chaitanya is here. Because there are some drunks in a bar. You know, he passes by this bar and they go, Nimai Pandit, we really like his chanting. We like his dancing. Just like Eric's. Woody. Is it Woody? Is it Eric? Who's it? Eric? Yeah. Eric said, oh yeah, I really feel good. I really like Gohari's chanting there. And even though he's in the bar or whatever he's doing, wherever he is, having a little nips here and there, he feels good because that's my Lord. He's very merciful like that. You know, I wouldn't, we encourage these kinds of activities if you can avoid them. But I mean, the Lord is showing that he's got a lot of mercy for people. I tell you, he's more favorable to you, obviously, because you wouldn't feel good than these a lot of these gurus and sannyasis, they don't feel good around here. See, because it's, the Lord, it's more, he's just somehow or other, if you have a favorable attitude towards his preaching. See, I'm just doing this is his work, man. He wants to give mercy. I just follow orders. See, like the police, with the checkerboard hats, they work for the Illuminati. They're just following orders to slay everybody. We're here following orders to give life to everybody. Wake them up, man. Elevate them to God consciousness or Christ consciousness, whatever you want to call it. Same idea. Expanded awareness, the supreme goal of life, ultimate happiness. You show me better happiness than that, I'll jump on it, man. But good luck trying to find it. I don't think Lolita's found anything better than this either. We're treasure hunters. But, when you find a treasure, all you can do is you just sit usually the miserly, they sit in there in a dark room, like that father of St. Francis. He was in the room. He says, "Come, son, I want to show you my hidden treasure." He's got all this gold and all this. And he says, "I come in here and I just play with it, See, and it's all because I don't want anybody, if they see it, they'll try to steal it and all that stuff, See, so it's kind of like that, devotees are like that. But, Lord Caitanya, the associates, they play with the treasure, but they do it right in front of everybody. See? And in this way, they distribute the treasure. They give it away, man. Why should I keep all these treasures to myself? I can't contain all this happiness. I got to share it with the people. It's getting ridiculous. I don't know how I can get any more happy. I mean, like, out of this world happy than this, but it just gets even better. So that's the difference between the illusion and this divine illusion. It's great, man. Come on board, everybody. Get this life while it's here, Who knows, after Lord Caitanya left and Srinivas and Shamananda, 300 years of a dry spell, man. Yeah, this is quiet on all fronts. So it's here now, Who knows how long? Easy to get covered up. You could see, after. Well, see, the acharyas, they didn't even reach the point of distributing this like we do. They distributed the rules, regulations, the Moses trip. They did a Moses trip on everybody, Now we're tripping everybody out, man. Now it's time to really trip. Trip because you're ecstatic, man. You just fall all over the place, man, in ecstasy. Okay? Time to shout it from the house rooftops. What's been hidden in Prabhupada's closet, and Bhakti Vinod and Bhakti Siddhanta. We're shouting it, showing it, shouting it. Throwing it all over the place, man. I may cast pearls before swine. I listen to this in the kitchen or the living room. And my parents hear it, but I think it makes them feel lighter. Oh, that's great. Yeah. And I'll have a conversation with your parents if they want to discuss anything. Bring them on. They can come live if they want. It'd be interesting to have Woody's parents up here and have a discussion, talk about, what's going on here. Daphne! Where's Daphne been? It's like I haven't seen her in 2 or 3 days. Have you been gone that long? I notice when regulars come here and then they're gone for a while. I said, hey, where did they go? You can't play hooky from this school. You can get away with it in regular school. You play hooky here. We got the belt. Or at least my mom gets something out of it. Yeah, that's good. Haribo. Yeah. Okay, what are we doing here? Hare Krishna. Oh, okay. Krishna, Krishna, turn your microphones on and we'll do some chanting here.
Okay. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna,
Hare Rama, Hare Rama.
Hare Rama, Hare Rama.
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare Rama,
Krishna, Krishna.
Krishna, Krishna,
Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Rama.
Rama, Rama, Hare Hare,
Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna.
Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna,
Rama,
Hare
Rama.
Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare,
Rama
Hare
Rama,
Rama,
Hare
Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Krishna, Krishna, Rama, Rama,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Rama,
Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare Rama, Hare Rama,
Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna,
Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna.
Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama, Rama,
Krishna,
Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, 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 Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Hare, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Rama, Hare Rama.
Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare,
Rama Rama,
Rama,
Hare Hare, Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna.
Krishna, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare
Hare Hare,
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Rama, Hare Rama.
Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna,
Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare,
Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare.
Rama, Rama,
Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama Rama,
Krishna, Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna.
Rama, Hare Rama, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare
Krishna,
Rama, Hare
Krishna,
Rama,
Hare Hare,
Rama,
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 Hare Rama.
Hare Krishna, Krishna,
Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare
Krishna, Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Hare, Hare
Krishna,
Rama, Hare
Krishna,
Rama, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna,
Rama
Hare
Rama,
Krishna,
Hare Hare. Hare Krishna,
Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna, Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Rama.
Rama,
Rama Rama,
Rama,
Hare Hare, Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna.
Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Jaya Jaya Chaitanya, Jaya Nityananda, Jaya Sri Advaita, Jaya Gaura Bhakta Vrinda.
Jaya Jaya Sri Krishna Chaitanya. Jaya Jaya Sri Advaita Chandra. Jaya Gaura Bhakta.
Jaya Jaya Sri Chaitanya, Jaya Nityananda, Jaya Shri Advaita Chandra, Jaya Gora Bhakta Vrinda.
Jaya Jaya Sri Chaitanya Jaya Nityananda. Jaya Sri Advaita Chandra Jaya Gaura Bhakta Vrinda.
Yeah, yeah. You can read some of this Nectar Moon of Lord Caitanya. Here, I send you the link in case you don't have it. Here's one link.
Okay.
It's on a private chat. Krishna, Krishna,
Thank
Hare
you.
Hare. Yeah, read, let's see, what chapter is it? Yeah, read, let's see, let's go into the later chapters. Oh, wait a second. You know what? That's not as, yeah, let me get another one now. I'll get you another one.
Okay.
I like better.
Can you turn off the music as well, Guru Maharaj?
Oh, yeah, yeah, good. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah. Huh. Let's try this one here. Oh, there it is. Here, I'll give you the link. Oops. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Nothing shows up.
Yeah, I'm getting it here.
Okay.
There you go.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, that's recognizing.
Yeah.
And there is
Yeah.
echo as well.
Yeah, yeah. I'll get rid of that just a second here. Criticism. Yeah. 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 Chapter 5.
Okay. Thank you. Oh my God, thank you so much, Guru Maharaj. Oh, glories to you.
I get disciples. All they do is laugh at me now. You know, this is a kind of I'm the clown of the Krishna consciousness movement. You notice these guys, the devotees, they call me the clown. I say you're right. I'm the clown. And even my disciples laugh at me. It's like I'm a
You know,
comedian or something.
I knew that Lord Chaitanya was wearing orange, but I didn't know he had a beard. Oh, la, la. Oh no, it's the other one. So, my mind, the criticism of those who are not devotees of Lord Chaitanya. Yay. Jaya Jaya Sri Krishna Chaitanya, light of the universe, shining star. Jaya Nityananda. Jaya Sri Advaita Chandra. Jaya Guru Bhakta Vrinda. My mind thinks that a person who has countless pious credits and has completely taken shelter of Lord Hari, but does not worship Lord Chaitanya, is very poor and unfortunate. Oh, yeah, poor guy.
Yeah, I mean, you know, poor. How is that so? Worship Lord Chaitanya. People don't even know how poor they are. You know, they think I'm a Krishna devotee, or I'm a religious person, or I'm a pious person, you know, or I'm a politician, important person, and they're all just paupers, man, just really poor. They don't know what real riches are. Lord Chaitanya has given them. That's why we need to get to the devotees who have received the riches. They become rich men and women. See, this is riches. See, this is riches. Devotees means real devotees with real devotion. Not, I'm a devotee of Krishna. I'm a devotee of Lord Caitanya. Nittai, nittai, nittai. And it's all up here. Nittai, 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 but not inside. Not knowing who you're, a devotee of, So it's very intense. Very true. Yeah, you're very poor, because if you're a real devotee of Lord Caitanya, you are going to be ecstatic. See? That's the symptom. Really ecstatic. Not just a little bit, not like a hair standing on Balaram's arm once every year or something, I even met Mayavadis. They say, "Yeah, see, I got a hair standing." Mayavadis say that, So what is the big deal? Yeah. No, I want to see, if you're a devotee of Lord Caitanya, you're very bonded with the Lord. You can't live without the Lord. He can't live without you in others. Figure that out, man. See, he can't live without the devotee in others. That's why he preaches and he wakens. He said, my devotees, see, my real devotees who really have love for me, transcendental love for me. See, trance. They go into devotional trance. See? Transcendental love for me. They are the root from which that I in people grow. I was listening to this one lady. I mean, it's just like, I feel like the fool on the hill, I feel like, hey man, that song was written for me, Just like Prabhupada said, these books Bhaktisiddhanta wrote were written for me. These books for me, because he's the only one who really understood them. And Bhaktisiddhanta said, yeah, my father's books, Bhakti Vinods, were books written for me, because you disciples of his aren't understanding them. See, why? Because those two had bhakti. Without bhakti, you cannot understand. Your only hope is to hear from them and get purified and be like Arjuna. Oh, Arjuna, because you're a friend of mine and you're my disciple and not envious of me, I can tell you these great secrets that nobody knows and that you don't know. But if you think you know, oh, that's a problem. Because you're just, people, they got to be convinced that they're poor people. Otherwise they think they're rich people. They're rich. Well, I'm a guru. I got a lot of followers. I must be rich. No. The real riches is love for Krishna, and how deep is that love? Okay? That's it. That's a real devotee. Otherwise, you're more or less a non-devotee still. Jarasandha was considered a non-devotee, even though he followed the scriptures perfectly and all the rules. Devananda was considered a non-devotee, and he was a great Brahmin. In the eyes of the world, they thought he was a pure devotee. Just like I look at all these gurus, I say, Devananda. Jarasandha, very pious, maybe even truthful, sincere, following Prabhupada, doing the rules, regulations really nicely, but more or less non-devotees, very weak devotion. The Lord came here, and they don't even know this. I'll just tell you guys. I'll tell everybody. I'm a big mouth. I'm a clown. Why not? Tell everybody, man. The Lord came here because he's sick and tired of weak, watered down devotion. He just came to the world and he wanted to give a message to the world. He said, man, this awe and reverent devotion doesn't float my boat, man. Doesn't get me off. Doesn't satisfy me. I have to tell you that because you guys don't know. You're satisfied like a crow eats, the garbage on the floor and they're happy. Or a pig rolls up in the mud, in the dirt, right? And stool even, eats stool. You see, and thinks, I'm very happy. So that's the Lord saying, my God, I have to come, these poor fools. And they think they're so smart to boot. See, that's the Maya. Makes you, even though you're the most foolish, it makes you think you're smart. It makes you think that you're an important person. You're only important if you have real bhakti. And people, they are so caught up in the Maya, they can't even see that this is an important person because they have pure devotion. So the clown Gohari has to go and just tell people the birds and the bees, and just say it like it is, as it is. Truly, the real situation. And if you're like open to hearing it, man, you'll be very blessed, because this stuff, even though it's very simple, is very difficult to understand on your own. You need help. You know, like this one lady was, she's following this path. I hear the same path over, but there's Maya in it. It's this path is, you don't need anybody. You don't need a savior. The light is inside you. You are the light and you have unlimited power. I hear that path all the time. And you know what happens? Nobody gets over the illusion still. You stay weak and everything because it's not conclusive. See, you gotta, I could take, if people would come here, I would save you a whole lifetime of following that path, because it sounds good. The lady looks really beautiful and she's confident. They're always this way. All these gurus, very confident, about what they don't know, but they say they know and think they know. Very confident. And she's very confident that she's unlimited truth and she's unlimited energy and she doesn't need any savior. And because, she understands everything inside, and then preaching that you don't need a savior either. It's all inside you. See, it's sort of true, but sort of false, kind of all these half truths. If she would come here, I could save her a whole friggin' lifetime if she would listen. But just most people like that, oh, no, I know everything about the truth. Okay? But what is your truth any better? Well, because it's more as it is. That's all you have to do. People are perishing in the world and being misled by this illusion, that illusion, because they don't have the clear direction and understanding. That's why we use the principle of a bona fide spiritual master. I mean, if you're worshiping the Lord in ecstatic love and then you pick up the scriptures and you're like Bhakti Vinod or Prabhupada or this fool Gohari Das, then you have some chance to understand and overcome the obstacles here. But most people don't, was what I found. They need help. And the whole point is you got to see things as it is in perspective. I would say, yeah, you're right in the sense, yeah, I mean, you people coming here, I'm here not to, you got to know, like, if you don't know this level of realization, you need help. I needed help. I needed the scriptures, but I already had the bhakti. I just needed the scriptures so I could do the Bhagavad Gita 10-10 tango. You know that tango? The cha-cha? Hey, Lord, let's do the cha-cha. Worship the Lord, Hare Krishna, 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 ecstasy, way. Oh, wow. Right understanding's coming, real knowledge is coming, man. I do that tango for like 40 years, and then I get to learn a few things. And is my point just to be like, oh, you don't need it? Do I teach you don't need? Well, I mean, if you've done the cha-cha with God intimately for many, many years or lifetimes, and when you read the scriptures and the Lord whispers sweet somethings in your ear, not sweet nothings or sour nothings, sour grapes, or speculations that don't work. They just don't work, man. It's a relationship. You don't want to be alone. Who the heck people, they teach this oneness thing, just be one with God, become God. You're the unlimited Lord. All this bullshit. I mean, compared to this, it's not really. That's why if you come here, there's some hope you'll abandon that opinion and find the deeper opinion, that one really, really works. See, that gets the conclusive truth, that, oh, I see, I'm a devotee of that unlimited Lord. See, and I get unlimited realizations and understanding and purification and happiness and love and everything by relating to that Lord. Very similar to we relating to our spouses and our girlfriends and boyfriends and our children in this world. The only difference is it's not perfect here, because you're relating to their bodies. Their material bodies are going to go and grow up and change and transform, and sometimes even turn on you. Ask Lolita. Sometimes some people, They excommunicate you from their family. Think, ooh, I disown this lady. She's too different, man. She doesn't fit in. Yeah. See, non-devotees. That's why the quickest way is I'm just here to help you get more with yourself so you're like Gauridas and better. I would rather make you better than I am, by sharing, what I've learned over these 40 years. Share this potency so that you can also chant in ecstasy like I do. And then you're home free. You start to see things as they are, as God sees, becomes your vision. And the way the Lord sees is perfect and great, and you begin to see that, and therefore you stay safe in this world, even. Or in any world. You can run through the jungle and you're safe. Oh, you mean run through? Why don't you go hard, run through the jungle? What do you think I'm doing? I'm running. This is a jungle. This is the jungle. Well, you think it's out there with the snakes? No. This is the jungle, man. The jungle of life, especially now. Man, already all these lies and trickeries and deceptions being put out. You don't know what to believe. But I know what to believe. Because the Lord helps me. I got the helper that Jesus was talking about. It's real for me. And for those who come here and get the gift. See, then what do then you understand what I'm talking about. Without the gift, you can't understand Lord Caitanya and what he's talking about, why he chanted the holy name and loved that name, because it was the representation of God in this world. Man, if you can chant in ecstasy, that's the only purification you need. You don't have to follow any rules, none, zero. You just chant in ecstasy, and the Lord just is cleansing you just by his association and your faith in that association. That's why you come here. We got to teach you to become faithful in ecstatic devotion, because that's God in that form. We got to teach people how to become conclusive in their understanding of the scriptures. See? These are spiritual principles. Jesus taught them. Only the Father knows the Son knows the Father, and the Son can reveal the Father. See, the real nature of the Father, the real nature of God, the real nature of the absolute truth, whatever name you want to call it. Only they can reveal it. Why? Because they know it. Out of many thousands of self-realized souls even. Hardly one knows that Lord in truth. That's why you stay with such a devotee, you start to see, ooh, he's not as common as I thought, or she. They got some potency. They're here to sow some oats in this world. And it's not the porridge you eat every day like Kamalakanta. He thinks the mercy is a porridge. Give it to the horses, that porridge, man. No, we give you a new kind of porridge, man. We just porridge on you. Pour it all on you, man.
From poor to rich.
Yeah, we'll just put you in the USB port and plug you in and unplug you from the matrix here. Go ahead, Lalita, read on.
Okay. Yeah, you only know actually how rich you are when you receive the mercy, and then finally you discover how poor you have been your whole life long. Then you understand, oh my God, I was so poor. How could I have lived like this? Without Krishna? How could But as long as you didn't receive the mercy.
That's where the true humbleness is too. That's people don't know what humility is you realize you're a fallen soul. And the Lord's thinking, I can use somebody like that, because that's the truth. We're all fallen souls. And which disqualifies us from getting this gift of this mercy, especially in religion, is not receiving it and thinking that you know more. You're such illusion that you're richer, or you've got some beauty or something, like women you ever see. I walk these poor ladies. I mean, I feel sorry for them.
Me
I walk
too.
down this thing and they, I try to smile, just say hi, and like, and I thought, whoa, how miserable. And they're so beautiful but so miserable,
Mm.
or they getting only with they get these good looking guys with the big false egos,
And
the
then they
big,
feed them.
yeah, and they feed them, and they feed each other, but that's not life, and they don't know it. See, and they don't smile when they see devotees or hear the holy name. They're contaminated with this stuff. So we got so much to give the world. We have real knowledge and real happiness here. Which this here, all the elites are trying to be immortal. That's why they have all these organ, there's all this organ harvesting going on. People have been always down. You didn't know this, but that's what's been going on. They're harvesting, they want to live forever. So there's a movie, see, predictive programming. You don't have to watch it, Lilith, of course not. But others might. It's called Island. And anybody who's watched that, in Island is these people, they're living in this like dystopian future. Well, they're living in this place. Nobody exactly knows what it is, but it's a place with all this high technology and everything. And they look really clean and they're all beautiful, beautiful men, beautiful women, and they're all wearing white. And they have a program every day. They don't know who they are either. They have, oh yeah, this is what they do in the world. I'm telling you, this is all what they're doing now. They give everybody a narrative. They program people and they say, well, this is who you are, and you were born in this family, and they put all these memories in people. They get memories in these people, and they don't know who they are, but they do know but it's a false narrative. That's what's going on in this Maya. Everybody's getting a false narrative. They don't know who they are. Maya is always programming you with lies and deceptions and deceit on all kinds of levels. Even in the demigod level, you're being programmed and deceived less because there's more light in goodness, but still deceived still because it's a covering over it. Yeah, so in the island, they're getting they have a program and everything, and they live together until a certain point, and then they win a contest. This is what the Maya do. She's always lying and cheating and these, got all these plans to deceive people and everything, because if they knew her, what she was doing, they would never agree to this. You never. Yeah. So, but people, they just deceive by Maya, and that's just kind of how it is. We're here to wake people up if they want. Yeah, so they win a contest at a certain point, and they tell everybody they can't get out wherever they are. It's kind of a big facility, enclosed. And so they win the contest, but it's all they know who's ready to be harvested. The elites there. And they say, oh, this person won. They can get off the island now. And so they go and they think, we won the prize and everything. And they take them in an operating room and they start cutting out their organs. They were cloned just for their organs.
Oh.
Okay. You don't think that's going on? Oh boy, is it, man.
I know they hunt for organs. Yeah, I know.
That's why it's in the movies, and it's coming out, and that's just one terrible thing. But even Jesus warned it people. He said, listen, he warned, he just say, hey, listen, this must come. And it's terrible time. He said, you don't want to have a baby during those times, because it's a tough times, and you'll be a lot of sorrows. And we're at that kind of time, people, but see, and again, if you have this, it's like people can't believe I talk so nonchalantly about this stuff, and they're all in fear. Well, you can be free of that if you come, and because you'll be as free as I am. I'm here to give people the same freedom I have. the same realization, the same relationship. Well, not maybe the same. I mean, it's your relationship is your relationship with God. It's not, you don't come here and you're going to be brainwashed. Not that way. You'll be brainwashed of all the bullshit you've taken on. Even from these people who say, oh, it's not, yeah, you don't need a savior. You don't need, it's your God and your unlimited awareness and all those half-truths that don't work. They may help you on a path to get to a certain stage, but they don't. This fully works. This is complete knowledge, complete realization, complete freedom, complete emancipation. You become God in the right way, the real way, not in the way that's an illusion. You become servitor Godhead. And I'm telling you, man, I can't believe it, but that's where this path is leading, to be servitor Godhead. You want to be God? You can't be it like that, in that way, but you can be servitor God. Just in your service, you are delivering God to people, delivering Krishna, delivering the potency, liberating people, raising the dead, the walking dead to real life.
To be engaged.
Be engaged, and you teach other people that you're also servitor God. When they're purified, you act like I act. Servitor Godhead. Now that's pretty good. That's win-win. Where do you get a more perfect path than this? When you're guru, you become like your guru. But not in the wrong way, thinking I'm now equal and all. Not like that at all. You are equal automatically. Lalita is equal in ecstasy to Gauri Das here, if not more. See? She's on the same level of ecstatically worshiping the Lord. So you all can be like that. One devotee was saying, I won't mention who it was, but I was mentioning that, I feel like I'm a little bit out of it and all that. Yeah, and all you have to do is just come regularly. Don't we? I mean, even though I'm ecstatic, we're coming. Why wouldn't you come? If we're coming and we're ecstatic, that's the way this is. The path itself is the goal that we've achieved, this ecstatic relationship with the Lord. The goal is also the path. It is also the food. It's everything. So why wouldn't you? So if you don't have what we have, even the more you need this. Anybody get it? Does that make sense? You so much more need, and we're coming so regularly. And if you come regularly, you'll see you'll also get this. And and I told the other person I told this morning, people, and I say, you might need to do a little service. I don't know, do something that I could use, for this mission, and they're doing that, and they probably feel better. I mean, I'm sure. I mean, Sachi tells me when she does something practical, she feels better,
Yeah.
That's because it helps a lot. It gets you over these obstacles. Yeah, so whatever, just do something. If you can give money, you can give money. If you can give time, give time. Even if you don't. But a lot of people, they may have. They may have something and they know they need to do it, but they don't do it. See, but they also, it shows they're not quite getting as much as they could, because they need to throw something in the bucket, for their own benefit. I mean, I am okay, I can always, but for, really, it would really help a lot of people. This, like that guy I told you, he's finally put his hand in the bucket with some dollars, man. And he felt so good. And he started to become ecstatic, so blissful service. Cut videos, do something, think about, meditate on, like, what can I do for what we're doing? This is a cutting edge. This is like having Jesus here or Prabhupada here. Actually, more than Moses or Prabhupada's preaching is this. This is the finishing touch.
This finishing.
He would love that you're serving this mission. This is like, this is the more intelligent to do, is this. And we have seen people, they go back to doing the old Prabhupada mission when they got this. And So anyway, this is where it's all leading, and it's a great. I mean, it's like having Prabhupada here and being intimate servant of Prabhupada, and in a sense more because it's now. You don't have that opportunity anymore, and and you might think, oh, did I miss out? No, this is even better. This is the increase because we're all family. I mean, Prabhupada he belongs to us and we belong to him. Yeah. So, but this is the now mission. Now, 2023. That's all we have. We're here now, right? This is be here now in perfection. You know, I'm telling you, Eckhart Tolle, if he was open to it, we could, my God, would save him lifetimes. Because it's not perfect realization to be here now. Think about it. We can complete that realization. It's sort of right, but sort of not right completely. Everything's incomplete, but everything is complete in God, in Krishna, in this relationship. Everything becomes complete understanding. I can take those persons and complete their misunderstanding, and which causes them more time in this world. Or even even if you got liberated by thinking you're God, and say you do, you go into Brahman, still you're gonna come down. You have to, because you didn't figure it out perfectly. We're here to serve the transit. It's our nature.
You turn on the light. You turn on the light on the books now. The light shines over it. And you
you're
turn
like
on the
me.
light in the hearts, in the heads, everywhere.
Now you're like me. You also, I don't need a living guru per se now, right? I bring you to the point where you also can say that, but you don't do it prematurely by people that don't have the full truth. This lady cannot bring you. She'll looks confident. Oh yes, you don't need to say you don't. But people do that unless you're like this. I mean, I could say I don't need a savior. I'm saved. I did need a savior. Even when I had ecstatic devotion, I got so much benefit from the books, which were written by liberated souls. So I'm here to bring people to the point where you also get that kind of benefit from the books, but most people don't. They speculate. They don't have these transcendental feelings. I had from the very beginning. Prabhupada had from the beginning. Bhakti Vinod had from the beginning. We're here for a certain purpose, work for the Lord. And so this is the finishing work. This finishes it. It completes it. Because once you get this, it's not, I'll tell you, even the Narayan Maharaj, I was in the Narayan Maharaj group, and when he just started, he disappear and everything, they all started looking like, we got to find the living gurus. They didn't get to the point like this. You won't, when I disappear, you will not, if you're around, you won't be thinking, where's the next guru? Where's the next guru? You got your relationship with the Lord like the guru has a relationship with the Lord. See, you got overcome all these subtle obstacles that are simply because you have faith in the real door into this eternal kingdom through the empowered devotee who works by the transcendental potency that becomes in you. Also, you get the counselor, it's called, right? Jesus said, the counselor, the benedictor, he's everything. The inspirer. What do you think inspired Jesus? He had that Holy Spirit relation. Go ahead, Lolita. Or say something, whatever you want to do.
No. Pathetic.
Here we go again.
Pathetic are the followers of Vedic ritual. Pathetic are the practitioners of
So
severe
don't blame me. Don't blame me for saying, why are you following this pathetic path? Because the acharyas. See, Prabhupada didn't say that, but Prabodhana Saraswati said that because he had more. See? Well, we also have more, even on the order of Prabhupada. Prabhupada said, yeah, have your way, man. Go ahead. Yeah, liberate these guys. Yeah, has my full approval. See? Like that guy, that Stern guy, had a statue as his pro. I said, everybody just shows who they are. He has a statue as his profile picture. I said, that is so perfect. And the guy communicates like a statue. Would Prabhupada be proud if you show that you got a mop in your hand? I think he would laugh his ass off, actually. That's what I think, probably. He'd be laughing like crazy at these kind of things I do.
We
I'd
made a
have a
lot
good
of money.
audience. Yeah, this is freedom. I'm free in this transcendental relationship with the Lord. I'm here to teach that for others. So you can be free in your relationship with the Lord. If you don't manifest that in this world, then you're not complete. You'll come back, and you can go into the liberated level, and you'll come back here again, because it's not full realization. Yeah. Conclusive truth. That's why devotees keep coming back. It's too juicy, man. You get clear and you get the conclusive truth. Wow, man, you smack Maya all over the place. Whoever listens to you, they get this so easily, man. They get what people can't do austerities for millions of years. You get just because you take the gift when it's here. Yeah, that's kind of what's going on here, actually. Go ahead, Lolita.
Okay. Pathetic are the practitioners of severe austerity. Pathetic are the dull-witted fools whose mouths have blossomed with the words, I am Brahman.
Yeah, I am Brahman, I am Brahma, I am God. And pathetic are the austerity buffs. They're like, you ever see these people that exercise and work out? They're all over Playa, these guys, and they just work out all the time. They got strong bodies and all that. That's these renunciates. That group with the Narayan Raj and the Radhakund Babaji. Some of them are like that. They're really, and they think that's it. That's bhakti. I'm sorry, but it's not. Bhakti is a gift. This level of bhakti is a gift. If you don't come this way, you're like that brahmachari, right? The Lord threw him out. Oh, you can't do enough austerities to attain my mercy and my association. No. Oh, you went through Srivas? Oh, come on. So he taught two things like that. Don't try to he even says, Chaitanya Bhagavat, don't try to develop power by austerities. Develop the powers and all that, or to become, to attain God that way. No, get it by mercy. Get it through the Lord's empowered servants, if you're lucky to have one or two in this world. Okay? That's where it's going to be. You go that route. Go ahead, Lolita.
I'm so happy seeing one comment that touches me of Sim, who says, your words make me cry. These words penetrating deep into my heart. That's what I always like to see when people start to develop this, this devotion, when the Lord enters inside.
Yeah, that's it. Matter of fact, now you're cultivating devotion, devotional service, devotional path when tears start to come. So that's great. Good.
So, why do we lament for these animals in the guise of men, intoxicated by the taste of things other than Krishna?
Yeah, everything is an intoxication in this world. They're objects of the senses, and they cause an intoxication. Subtle, you don't even know, but you're really happy doing these things, and it's an intoxication. So when you get intoxicated on the holy name, now you know that you start to get understanding and realization. Oh, this is what life is about, is to chant this name, to associate with this name by chanting. And you start figuring it out. I think I got to stop here because I'm getting weak here. It's time to to eat something here.
Of course.
Yeah. Okay, so let's do the fanny
Thank you.
thing.
Thank you, Guru Maharaj.
Yeah, thank you. Ooh.
He would go out at sunrise, chanting, dancing to his name. Haribo, Haribo. He would wake up everyone, rise and rejoice to the name. Haribo, Haribo. Mukunda Madhava, Govinda Hari, Haribo, Haribo. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he has come to taste and give away the sweetness of his brain. Chaitanya